This is Max Dawson, U00390028. I'm talking about responding to emergencies and who does what in an emergency scene. The fire service have specific grading systems for the severity of the fire that they'll be attending. This is a system of A, B, C, and D. A, this is where there's a high chance of spread, for example, in areas of high rises and large built-up commercial areas like shopping centres and skyscrapers, such as. 2 pumps will need to attend within 5 minutes, and a third pump will need to be attending in 8 minutes if needed. These would be classed as emergency scenes, as people's lives could be at risk and there could be extensive damage to property. Class B, this would be fires in areas and towns and cities with smaller industrial areas and small shopping courts. 2 pumps would need to be there within 5 minutes and a third within 8 if needed. These would be classed as an emergency, as people's lives could be at risk and there could be extensive damage to property. Class C, extensive areas of residential dwellings such as terraced houses and blocks of flats. 1 pump would need to be there within 8 minutes. This would be a priority response because there wouldn't really be fatal injury, but health and well-being would be at risk. And in Class D, rural property such as farms and villages and country lanes. 1 pump would need to be there within 20 minutes. All times would be shorter if the pumps are available at the time. So if there's more fire engines available, then obviously you wouldn't have to wait 20 minutes. This would be a priority response, as there wouldn't be fatal injury, but health and well-being is at risk. The role of the call handler in the fire service is to assess the situation they have been presented and grade it appropriately. They will then ask for details and relay the information onto the incident manager. The role of the incident manager is to appropriately assess the situation and assign jobs to team members who will then continue to manage the situation. All drivers in the public services have to follow the rules of the Road Traffic Act 1988. The Road Traffic Act is the set driving standard made by the government that prohibits dangerous and careless driving. This applies to all emergency services and also the public. There are 4 main laws that emergency service drivers are exempt from, and these include disobeying the speed limit, passing on the right-hand side of a keep left bollard, driving the wrong way up the hard shoulder if necessary, and treating a red light as a give way sign. When treating a red light as a give way sign, they are required to slow down to an appropriate speed and make sure they look, and this is all tracked, so it will be made sure that they do this. These rules only apply when they're necessary, so can only be used when they can legitimately improve their response time and effectiveness. If found to be driving dangerously, the emergency service driver can be prosecuted and maybe lose their job. Also, they can be disqualified from driving emergency vehicles and privately owned vehicles. And if they break the Driving Standards Act, they can cause more accidents on the road, overall bringing the road traffic accident percentage up. Thank you.